Hello everybody, what is going on? Jimmy here back with another video. And this video doesn't just apply to PS5 Pro and PS5 Slim. This applies to whatever Xbox would be doing with the Series X, cutting it down in size and giving a more powerful one in a couple of years from now. Like 2023 is when, well, if we put it in perspective, Sony released the PlayStation 4 in 2013 and then followed it up in 2016 with the 4 Pro. So we have an idea of how they would probably do it 3 years later on average. But with the C word and with the pandemic, I want to make this video today talking about the fact that Sony can't even get these things in people's homes. Scalpers are just absolutely eating them all up. Miners are buying up all the GPUs. And that's the other thing I was going to talk about too. Nvidia and AMD are not giving you all new graphics cards like next year. Maybe even the year after that, you might not get any. They're selling them like hotcakes. And I don't mean new forms of the 3080, the 3000, not the 3080, sorry. The 3000 series and the, the series for AMD too, the 6000 series, I believe it's called. I don't think that you're not going to see more of those because you definitely are. But I don't think they're going to move on to I don't think you're going to see the RTX 4000 series or whatever AMD decides to call theirs, a 7000 series. I don't think you're going to see those anytime soon. For example, we obviously know that the 3080 Ti has basically been confirmed on accident. It was leaked out in a laptop and everything else. So we know obviously there's going to be different forms of these 3000 cards and probably different forms of the 6000 cards. But I'm saying they're not going to move on from this generation anytime soon. I just wanted to add that in the video post-production because I feel that I didn't clarify that well enough in the video. All right, now back to the real video. The miners, the scalpers, these people are buying them all up and they're using them up for their own good. And, when it comes to the PlayStation and the Xbox side of things, they can't even get these things in people's houses. They're sitting in warehouses and it's seriously going to affect game sales. It's going to affect everything. So they cannot move on to another console because if you think about it, it's already 2021, right? So there's only 2 more years left for Sony to try to sell the PS5 before it becomes obsolete and they make a slim version of it. So you think they're gonna, in 2 years from now, when this year they can't even get it in people's houses, probably for the rest of this year, probably for the rest of this year into next year, you think that they're just going to replace it that quickly? They can't even get it to people. And that's kind of my theory on why we won't be seeing any of this, next generation stuff. I guess it'd be like a mid-generation refresh type thing. I don't think that we're seeing that in 2023. I don't think that we're seeing it anytime soon. And if you consider 2023 soon, then that's what I mean. I think you're talking 2024, 2025 before we see this stuff. I mean like the PS5 Pro and the PS5 Slim. I think it's going to be 2024, 2025. It's probably going to be mid into 2022 before they can actually get them to people all over the place and they'll actually sit on a shelf. And you think like 6 months after that, they're just going to release a new one right when it becomes available for everybody to buy it? Everyone would go mad. They would all go crazy, and Sony knows this, and Xbox knows this, and Nvidia knows this, and AMD knows this, and that's why I think that even with Nintendo, they're holding out on that Switch Pro because they see the sales are just pouring in. Everybody wants stuff right now to do because we're in the middle of a pandemic and there's nothing to do, so everybody's buying this tech up like crazy. So it's going to prolong the life of this tech in regards to that. I think that this could be the longest console generation we see from Xbox and Sony because of this, and this is my theory. Obviously, this could all be wrong. And you could say that, this video is kind of untrue in the sense of what the title says because it's not actually anything confirmed here. But I do my own theories on this channel, and this is one of them. I seriously think that this theory is true, and I'll be seriously surprised if Sony does decide to make that decision, or Microsoft, AMD, Nvidia, any of them do, to release stuff on normal schedule during a pandemic when they could make way more money watching it sell out every single time and wait for it to actually get into people's homes instead of being at scalpers' places and warehouses and different things. Who knows how many thousands of PlayStation 5s are still in a warehouse? I know the Xbox price is coming down a little bit here. You're still talking like $700-800. The PS5's like 1,000 some. So you wonder how many are sitting in warehouses. I just can't imagine them actually going out and just releasing a new console right after that, like 6 months after it becomes available for everybody to get. But anyways, that's my theory on this whole situation. Let me know down below if you agree with this theory. If you disagree with this theory, I'd love to hear both sides of the fence. Thank you for watching the video. Jimmy out of here.